Thank you for tuning in wherever you are in the world. I appreciate you joining me today. So, welcome everyone. If you're feeling stuck in the 9 to 5 grind, dreaming of more time, freedom, and financial independence, you're in the right place. You can call me Ian Green, and I'm here to share some life changing insights on how you can stop trading your time for dollars and start living life on your own terms. Today, we're diving into how you can leverage digital marketing to create passive income streams that free you from the daily grind. Imagine uncovering the skills and strategies needed to build a profitable online business without investing heavily in marketing or bothering your friends and family. All right, so a little bit about me. We're going to have a little story time here. So, I have a background, an extensive background in education. But life threw a curveball my way when my position was cut in June 2024. But guess what? That unexpected turn led me to discover the world of digital marketing and passive income. Now I'm gainfully unemployed and everything happens the way it's supposed to. But I want to show you how you can learn more about the world of digital marketing and passive income as well. So I would say it's been a while back, right? So I went to the seafood festival here in my area. And so my mom had asked me if I wanted to go with her, and I said, sure. Neither one of us had ever gone. So um, through walking through the seafood festival, I came across a chiropractor who giving, was trying to drum up more business, right? And was offering free massages. So I decided, okay, if it's free, I want to check it out. So I went and got the free massage. Um, and so while the chiropractor was massaging me, he I started to feel sore. And he said he came across something, but of course he couldn't say what it was because you need an x-ray to see what's going on regarding the spine. So I said, okay, I'll make an appointment. And he was offering a really good deal with the full body x ray, very inexpensive. So the festival was like on the weekend. So, like that Monday, I had scheduled my appointment. I was there that Monday. So, um, we took the x rays and then Um, it was just a mess, you guys. It was a mess. Like I I mean, I wasn't even knowledgeable about the spine at the time, and I could see the spine not being in alignment. I could see all the crookedness and the leaning and the it was just a mess. So the doctor was looking at me like the chiropractor, like, "Oh, you don't have any back pain? Never had any back pain, never nothing." So I never knew anything. Y- you know so I mean, I would lay on the table and one leg was longer than the other. I mean, I was just really out of place. So after the consultation about the spine, I mean, I was just messed up. I have the scoliosis. My uh lumbar was out of alignment. The cervical spine was fusing together. I didn't even know this, but my organs weren't even working at their highest capacity. I had subluxation. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Subluxation, um, which is like, the being out of alignment, basically. And so it was just, I really didn't know because I was feeling good, or I thought I was feeling good. I was feeling fine on a regular basis, but lo and behold, I wasn't. So we're going to take a look here at my spine. Now we have, hopefully you can see this white icon here, hand icon. And so this is, we're going to say this is from where I'm positioned. We're going to say right and left. So this is the left side here is where I started. This is the scoliosis. This is the fused together cervical spine. My thorax and lumbar was leaning and crooked. I was gangster leaning. I mean, I was just out of alignment. So the chiropractor, he kept saying, once I started going, right? So we kicked it off the first week with, I went Monday through Friday, right? And then after the first week, I went 3 times a week. And like, man, I was just, it was it was really like, it was just so transformational. Like, I grew taller. You know how parents, when their kids are little, they'll be like, oh, put pencil markings on the wall and say, oh, at this age you were this height, and at this age you were this height. Well, the chiropractor kept telling me, oh, you're gonna grow, you're gonna be taller, you're gonna be taller, you're gonna be taller. And I was like, really, I am. And I knew I wasn't gonna grow, but I knew he was gonna get me together, get me into alignment, because I was just out of alignment. I was messed up. And so over time, right? Like, I went through a lot. Like, my pelvis was twisted up. We got that straight. After 3 months of going, I was bleeding because it was straightening out the pelvis. Um, with consistent adjustments, um, like I mentioned, my cervical spine was fused together. Those, uh, there's supposed to be openings there, and it was just closing up. And the doctor was like, had you waited a season or two longer, you would have needed a surgery. And I'm like, oh, so I'm grateful I didn't need to have that. It was just, it was just transformational, really, to say the least. So I went from 5'3" and 3/4 to like 5'3" and a half, almost 5'4". I went to the chiropractor for like a good, I just kept going. Like, I kept going. Now, the results, we had took x-rays from the time I started, and then we took x-rays a year later. So in the beginning, I was giving tests, right? Like measurement tests. Can you reach this? Can you bend? Can you do that? And my numbers were low. But fast forward to like, I want to say it was a year later, we did the x-rays again, we took the tests again. I surpassed all the previous numbers, and I was able to reach and stretch and all of that, and I was getting taller, getting back to my normal height. My body was degenerating. I did not even know it. And like, I would have to go to bed early, not because somebody told me to, but just because I would be wore out, because that straightening of the spine, I mean, man, it was pressure on the nerve being taken off. So like, I would feel like this drainage happening from the back of my head, down my neck, down my back. And I'm like, doctor, what's that? What's going on? Is that fluid draining? And he was like, no, it's just pressure being released off the nerve. And it's like, who knows how long the pressure had been there. And it's just, it was just transformational. It really was. Everything got better. My organs began to work at their highest capacity. And like I said, I didn't even know that my organs weren't working at their highest capacity. Um, but I learned so much going to the chiropractor, and like the spine is the cornerstone, the foundation of the body. So like if that spine is not in alignment, it's a lot of things that can happen and won't happen, like the neurons and the firing to the brain. And um, now this is something that I also learned that I didn't know. Now, for women who don't have fertility issues, if that spine is not in alignment, you will not be able to get pregnant. The doctor told me he had women who they did not have fertility issues because that's a totally separate issue. They started getting adjusted and they didn't have fertility issues. And of course, they were being intimate with their significant others. They got pregnant. They got pregnant. Okay. So it was amazing. Like I had a testimony in the chiropractor's office. It was like this um, kind of picture up with my story, explaining my testimony and others as well. I mean, it was just life changing. I mean, my sinuses opened up, just everything opened up. The scoliosis went away. Like, I didn't even know I had that. Um, we had during the initial test, I hope I'm saying the right word because it's kind of been a while now, but like my lumbar, I believe it was my lumbar, was like at a 14, which is like a perfectly straight spine is a 0 or a 1. So just imagine me being at a 14. So after continuous adjustments and when I x-rayed again, we were at we were down to 7. So it was just amazing. Like everything was working better. I would have like I never really had the cramps or anything like that, but I would have like sometimes I would have like this bleeding, like excess a little, or I won't say excess, but sometimes I would just have more bleeding. And actually, that happened it was happening before, but not all the time during the cycle. But then while I was getting adjusted, right? Okay, so I was bleeding for like a good 3 months. And then I was like, okay, when is this going to stop? Because he wanted me to just keep bleeding it until it stopped. And I'm like, nah, this is wearing me out. And so I was able to take some herbs to get that to stop. But after all of that, I never had any kind of extra bleeding. The cycles, I didn't really have a lot of issues with cycles just in general, but after the adjustments, I just didn't have no issues, period. It was just easy breezy. Um, it was just, I don't know. I just would really, I'm not anybody's doctor, but I would say I'm a junior chiropractor. But what I would put out there is like, get get yourself looked at, just so you know, just to empower yourself. Even if you decide you want to go some other route or you're not even going to do anything about it, which I wouldn't recommend, just see where you stand. Because me, I'm taller, I'm in alignment, and my organs are working at their highest capacity, and just everything is in alignment. So that's that's my story. So that's a little bit about me. All right, so we're gonna talk e-learning stats. The e-learning industry is booming. It did 950 million in 2019. It hit a billion a day in 2023 and now averages 1.2 billion a day in 2024. It's projected to reach 3 billion a day by 2027. These numbers are staggering and represent a huge opportunity for you. All right, so how can you tap into this growth? And possibly quit your job if that's something you want to do. You might think creating high quality digital products or programs is the way, but that can take months and a lot of effort to market. So instead, I recommend endorsing top quality, done for you digital programs and products that are proven to sell. This approach gives you time freedom and a substantial return on your investment. So these programs are at the cutting edge of trends and innovations, offering a high potential for ROI. They have a proven market fit, meaning there's a lower risk tied to launching them. Plus, these programs are crafted by experts, boosting your brand's credibility and appeal. So, imagine making 100% profit from these programs, you know? Um, yes, you heard me right. Selling these done for you programs means you get to keep your entire commission. Our community has already generated 13.8 million in just 118 days. All of it, 100% profit going directly into our pockets. Here are a few examples of some of the results that are happening. I mean, this woman here, this person that's in my community, looks like Renee. She went on her retreat in Costa Rica, and while she was on the retreat, this program was working on autopilot for her. She made $4,500 while she was in Costa Rica. Can't beat that, right? This woman here, she had a goal and surpassed her goal and met her challenge with 6,000 was her goal. And then I'm trying to read this, hit 13,000, so this is win-win. Okay. So could you leave your job if you were earning a consistent 10K each month? Absolutely. By creating three streams of income that generate 100, 300, and $600 each, you could achieve this. It's not a dream, it's a reality for many in my community. Here's another person who, man, she showed up, Ashley, and showed out. Made 225,000 in 6 months. That's phenomenal. That's phenomenal. I mean, just amazing. Okay, so anything is possible. Okay, so with our digital marketing blueprint and the ultimate discovery system, you could build a brand, even a faceless brand. So you really all that requires, or one of the things that's required, is copy and paste ads to attract customers. There are 5 billion people on social media, making the online world your door to unlimited customers. Okay, so imagine a sales process that runs entirely on autopilot. With our system, 20 people subscribe each day. And even if just 1 out of 20 buys, that's one customer a day, earning you $600. This automation creates passive income streams, giving you more time freedom. So, if you apply our 5 step blueprint to online success and join our vibrant community dedicated to helping you launch your business in just 3 days, imagine going from launch to profit in such a short time. There's more. We offer incredible bonuses to ensure your success. You will receive the Canva course along with the 1 million in 17 months blueprint, and you'll become a part of the digital growth community, which now includes 33,000 people. All right, so those are a few more bonuses, and hopefully, um, that you are able to benefit and gain and transform your life with this program. So, if you're ready to learn more and interested in taking the next steps, um, you might want to screenshot this. You can follow me at www.dailypaygrowthautomation.com. You can follow me on social media. I'm on YouTube, I'm on LinkedIn, and of course, I'm on Twitch. So, thanks. This concludes my presentation, and thanks for joining me today, everyone.